All right, let's talk about something I'm pretty sure we've all been through. How a conversation that's supposed to be about solving a problem somehow spirals into a full-blown fight. In this explainer, we're going to unpack the hidden reasons why problem solving gets hijacked by escalation.
Sound familiar? I bet it does. You start a meeting, you start a conversation, and everyone's on the same page, trying to tackle a challenge together. But then, something shifts. The goal isn't finding the best answer anymore. It's suddenly all about winning the argument.
And it's so frustrating, right? You're left wondering, how did we even get here? Everybody wanted to do the right thing, but you've all ended up in this place of tension and conflict that nobody wanted. So what is really going on?
Well, when this happens, our brain immediately jumps to the simplest, most obvious explanation.
And that explanation is almost always a people problem. We tell ourselves, oh, it's just that guy's ego, or she just doesn't get it, or their personalities just don't mix. It feels right, doesn't it? The problem must be the people.
But here's the thing, that's usually the wrong diagnosis. It's the easy answer, but it's not the right one. Because when you look past what seems obvious, the personalities and the attitudes, you find something deeper at play. The real issue isn't the people, it's the invisible system they're all stuck inside of.
Okay, so let's pull back that curtain. Let's talk about this hidden system, this architecture that's really running the show, guiding everyone's behavior without them even noticing. And the master key to understanding it is something called psychological safety.
You can think of psychological safety as the air the group breathes. And it's not about everyone being super nice all the time. It's simpler than that. It's the unspoken feeling in the room that you can stick your neck out. You can ask a dumb question, you can admit you're wrong, you can throw out a crazy idea, and you won't get punished for it.
And this level of safety, it's a huge deal. It basically decides what the group is going to do. If safety is high, everybody's energy is pointed outward at solving the problem. But if safety is low, forget the problem. Everyone's energy turns inward. It's all about survival. It's about self-preservation. So how does this actually play out step by step? Well, it all starts when a problem hits the table. And right away, everyone, whether they realize it or not, starts doing this mental calculation. Is it safe to be wrong here? What happens if I suggest something and it's a bad idea? In a low-safety room, the answer to that question is scary. The cost to your reputation just feels too high. So what's the most rational thing to do? You choose defense. And that right there is the exact moment problem-solving ends and escalation begins.
And here's where it gets really tricky. This isn't a one-off thing. This system is built to feed itself. It creates this powerful feedback loop that just gets stronger and stronger over time.
It all starts with just one person. They feel the risk, so they go into self-preservation mode. Maybe they get defensive, or they shut someone down, or they shift the blame. Whatever it is, they're just trying to protect themselves.
And boom. That one move instantly makes the room feel less safe for everybody else. It's like a warning shot that says, hey, careful what you say in here, it's not safe. The psychological safety for the entire group just took a hit. So now the safety level has dropped. And what does that do? It makes everyone else think twice. They just saw what happened, so the smartest, most logical move for them is to also put their guard up. The incentive to get defensive just skyrocketed for everyone. And there you have it. The loop closes. Another person gets defensive, which makes it even less safe, which encourages more people to get defensive, and on it goes. The system isn't just surviving, it's actively getting stronger, reinforcing the very behavior that poisons it.
Which leads us to the most maddening part of this whole thing. If we can see this happening, if we can feel it, why is it so ridiculously hard to stop? Why do our best intentions just seem to get crushed by the weight of this system?
I mean, it seems so simple, right? Why can't someone just step in and say, guys, hang on, we're fighting about who's right, not solving the problem. Let's get back on track. It seems like the most logical thing in the world to do. But here's the incredible paradox. In an environment that's already defined by risk and low safety, the act of pointing out that very problem is the single riskiest thing you can possibly do. Think about why. First, you're challenging the unspoken rules of the game that everyone is playing. Second, your comment, however well-intentioned, is probably going to be seen as a personal attack, which will just make people even more defensive. And the biggest irony of all, to make that challenge, you need a ton of psychological safety, which is the one thing the system has completely destroyed. So when we see a team or a group just stuck in this toxic downward spiral, we look at it and we think, wow, this is broken, communication has failed, the system has broken down.
But here's the final and kinda chilling takeaway. The system isn't broken at all. In fact, it's working perfectly. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. It's successfully making people protect themselves in what they perceive to be a risky, unsafe environment. The conflict we see, it's not a bug. It's the main feature.